Good morning, everyone. It is Mitchell, aka The Walker in Orlando. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Universal Orlando. Today we are over here to check out some updates on Minion Land. Now, from the last time we came when they announced Minion Land, there's been a lot of changes, including the sign is finally officially there as well. And we're going to go check out and actually kind of update you guys on things because I gave you some wrong information, so I want to give you some new information as well. So make sure, if you haven't done so, you hit that subscribe button as we go to all the theme parks here in Central Florida and all around and do all sorts of different adventures. And also leave a like on the video. Hang out with us today over here at Universal. So if you come into the Universal store in City Walk, the best time to come is like right when the parks open because there's no one in here. Now, if you are like going to be buying stuff, then yeah, you have to carry it. But I think they do have package pickups, so, but I mean, if we are going to be doing Minion things today, I kind of feel like I need to carry around a little Minion with me. And also still think that this popcorn bucket is so funny. I literally can't get over it. How many of you are excited that they are bringing a Minion Land into Universal? Because, especially the studios, because right now I feel like studios is kind of the backbone. It's kind of losing out on being the main person because the only thing that it really has going for it, Horror Nights. So I am interested to think, what is everyone's opinion on it, and would you rather see something different as well? And like the last time we came, I remember telling you guys the left side is being redone for their updated like turnstile entry point system. So it's going to make it getting in the morning a little bit harder because I am coming in right about 30 minutes after the park does open. So let's see how long it takes me. Right now it's about 9:24. So they get through the turnstiles 5 minutes, but I think that's a big reason because they've been changing over to the new system they've got, which is a lot better and get more people through at a time. Because I mean, it's a whole crowd, and so when they have the second side open, I don't think there's going to be many wait for line. Maybe it'll really help. The real test will be when Halloween Horror Nights comes around because, you know, that's always the biggest issue because everyone comes in right at the same time. So be interested to see how that goes. Well, here's the biggest thing. They have officially put the sign with Illumination Avenue featuring Minion Land, and I will tell you what, I love these guys. I mean, the fact that, I wonder if these are minions or the actual, like, are these like scaled to actual size minions? But I do love is you have the purple one, and they're all coming out of the sewer. You got, I think his name is Bob? Not Bob. I gotta figure out what his name is. But I do love it. It's a very good sign. I thoroughly enjoy this. So you come in from this side, now you come over to where you're going to have the entrance to Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast. So this looks like we are very close to opening on this because I'll show you here in a second what some of the things you'll see that we haven't seen before. Or I think when we came, this was not finished being painted. I think it was like partially painted, but as you can see, Villain Con, so much fun, it's a crime. But the biggest thing, the wall ends. So here's the end of the wall. And now you can see some of the posters for some of the villains here. So you got Balhazar Brat, meet the villain behind the hairspray. You got Professor Flux, a timeless the Villain 6 Challenge, do you have what it takes? Live at VillaCon, El Macho joined his explosive Q&A. It actually tells you the hall they're in. Then you've got the power of positive pummeling. Frankie Fishlip swimming with the sharks. Oh, then you got Vector. Probably one of the more popular villains. Outside of Gru. And then it says gear up with the villainous merch. Evil stuff this way. And it looks like this is going to be a gift shop right here. Oh, and then of course you have Scarlet Overkill. So he returns to VillainCon. But yeah, this definitely looks like Future Mitchell. What Mitchell in that video clip didn't know was that same day, about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that shop was going to open. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff they have, and I'll link the website that I pulled the pictures from down below. So like I said, all those pictures right there. Really upset. So now I got to go back out there again to check out that shop, but I just went out there, so oh well. It's open now if you're curious. So now we're kind of on the corner of where the Minion gift shop is, kind of from the entrance, where I think it's the entrance is going to be. But you can see, so I made the mistake. I didn't know where the Illumination Theater was going to be. Illumination Theater is going to be right here. So this is where the meet and greet area is going to be. Then you've got Bake My Day right now, which, again, is moving quite along at a very quick pace. They are really working fast on this, and I'm really excited. They say summer, but I wonder if it could be any sooner than that, especially considering walls are already coming down. Then you've got, oh, they've got a Bank of the Evil, kind of like what they have from the movie itself right there. So I'll be interested to see that. But yeah, they are really moving along on all of this stuff right here on Illumination Avenue for Minion Land. So like I said, you have Bake My Day right here, but the thing that's kind of catching my eye, there's a mobile order spot right there, so mobile pickup. So I wonder if like all these are going to be connected and you'll be able to order on the app, which will be super nice to have. And you'll be able to pick it up right there. Now I really hope Universal does enhance their, like with the new stuff, they really kind of update and bring a better experience for mobile ordering, because when their mobile ordering is working really well, it works really, really well. But you can see they're still working on a lot of painting and everything else. You see they're hard at work, and like I said, this Bank of Evil. But I do love the graffiti next to it right here. That graffiti where it says Bello and has all the minions and everything. So fun. And you can see here's the side of the Minions Cafe where it says Cafe. And it looks like they've already got the sign up, still wrapped up and everything. I wonder if they'll put more on it when it comes in, but really cool actually. So this is my other mistake I made. I thought the cart that's behind me right now, right across from Tonight Shop, was going to be the Pop a Nana like spot, but it's not. It's actually going to be right here, and you can see it looks like they've already built it. It's very similar to kind of like it's very similar to kind of like how the Monsters Cafe thing was. So you had the Monsters Cafe, and then they had a small shop out in front. But as you can see, look at the minions. Look at these guys. These guys are popping popcorn with a flamethrower, and I wouldn't expect anything else from them. So they are really moving along on this, and I'm really glad because, like I said, you have the Pop Banana right in the front, the Minion Cafe right behind it, which when that thing opens, we are for sure going to be checking that out. It's just going to be really nice to see them do, like, I think it's, yes, I know a lot of people were upset losing Shrek, and I thought, I only read Shrek once, and it was like the last time before it closed. But I am excited about Minion Land coming as a whole. So I always ask, I'm going to ask this every time I come and check out all the updates and everything on Minion Land. Are you guys excited about it? Because for me, I think it's cool. I think it's just the thing it needed. You're utilizing space that you didn't have before. I was upset they lost the Monsters Cafe, but with the fact that monsters are going over to Epic, it makes sense. You want to move them somewhere where they'll actually have the space to like showcase everything, and maybe take a Monsters Cafe over there. So now you've got this space, which you can kind of make this into like a minion area, except up to here. So I'd asked someone like, oh, I really would like to see them do something with Jimmy Fallon. They did make a good point. It's in the New York section. That's like the production section of Universal. So makes complete sense. But are you guys excited about it? Because to me, I'm excited to see it. I just like the Minions. I'm a huge Minion nut. I do love the Minions, and I think they're absolutely freaking adorable. Not a lot of people feel that way though. So no real official word yet on what is going to be happening with this section. Because like I said, this used to be where they did the tribute stores for everything, and the new tribute store for Jurassic Park, which we will be checking out. And after this video goes up I'll put it in the corner for you guys to check that out as well. But there was some rumor that this was going to become a preview center of Epic Universe, because when Islands opened, this was a preview center for Islands of Adventure. So it would make sense. But I mean, we are still over 2 years away. About 2 years away. I would say officially 2 years away from Epic opening. So since we have a little bit of time also as well, before I go over to check out where the old like Five-O Land and everything is, I kind of want to go through, and I did this last time. I want to show you guys some updates on Epic Universe. And so the site I use is Orlando Park Stop. So I'll leave their link down below so they could check, so you guys can see where I get all my information from. So I'm going to showcase, like, hopefully I do this in a good order. So first we're going to look at the Star Falls Racer, which has not been an official confirmed from Universal yet, but as we know, Universal, they're going to wait till almost the very last minute to when they can do it. So you can see they have an overall view right here. They've got all the construction still working up. Looks like a couple of the top hats and like close encounter spots and all done. Kind of all the pictures for Star Falls Racers. It looks amazing, and I mean, as the site says, epic. One of the other things is going to be the Spinning Flat Ride, which they claim likely is going to be named Constellation Carousel, and will have a holding stained glass domed roof over the ride, which I'm going to tell you, with the rain here in Florida, that's going to look so damn cool. And so I'll put up all the pictures for that. And then the How to Drain Your Dragon area, which is probably the land I'm the most excited about. Here are some more pictures. They've really started painting the entrance points going into the world of Berk, or the world of How to Train Your Dragon. You can see they got Viking statues. They're super bright, colorful, everything else of that nature. Then you've got the, looks like you got more of the, looks like the Q house, like the Q house for the launch for the How to Train Your Dragon coaster, which cannot tell you how excited I am. And just kind of all the different things for within that area. They have a great hall they're gonna have. Oh, this is so cool. Now we're gonna move on to Super Nintendo World, which I'm excited about this because this is gonna be the biggest Super Nintendo World that Universal has created. And this is why I'm glad we're getting like the 3rd generation, because the first one opened in Japan, makes sense. Hollywood just opened theirs. But here is the portal into Super Nintendo World, but there's just 2 different areas. You can see a small hilltop shapes in the next picture and everything else. The land itself, what I'm super excited about is this Donkey Kong coaster ride, because this looks so cool. And I will have, hopefully you'll see anything else with that. So if you want to check out the entire article and everything, I'll, like I said, leave the link and their website. Then you got Dark Universe, kind of like the thing we were talking about, how the reason they got rid of the Monsters Cafe was because of the fact that Dark Universe, aka Monsters Land, Universal's Monster Land's coming. And you can see super nice, like again, very much things are starting to come out. But then there's some track pieces for what looks like it's going to be the indoor attraction as well, because they have the outdoor spinning ride. It looks like it's going to be a Kuka arm type ride, just like the Forbidden Journey, which will seem like really cool in my opinion. More stuff. It looks like the portal going into Dark Universe. Then you've got the Wizarding World, and I'm just going to put all the pictures up for this. I'm not really going to talk a lot about it because I can't really see much, and I just found their article new. So, but that's all the Epic Universe update as well. So I think I'm going to start doing Epic Universe updates more frequently, like once a month, to show guys what you guys are looking at, because I want to use the Universal Park, the Orlando Park stop to showcase all that stuff. So I do want to come in here to where the Central Park area is, down this past San Francisco, across from Cafe La Bamba, because walking by, it kind of looked like that the whole fountain system has been taken out, where they used to do the cinematic celebration here at Universal. Look at that. I do want to point out that if you ever come to Universal, over here is this media center area, and over here they can actually have previews and like things that may show you, and you can actually sign up and go do it, and it may take like, I can't remember, some people said it takes like 30 minutes, because sometimes you launch like a pilot episode for something and give your feedback on it. But if you do it, sometimes you get like $50 in gift cards for Universal, so it's kind of like free money in a sense. But I'll tell you what guys, kind of looking at this, I don't see any fountains. I remember the last time we came, they had it all out of the water. Now I wonder if they're completely redoing it to bring in a brand new show. And I will tell you what, they really need to, because the cinematic celebration was very, very good. And the fact they used the Lagoon was an extremely smart move on their part, because they were able to like incorporate it, because you can watch it from almost really anywhere, because like you can watch it from like over Transformers. They built up this whole entire area to be like viewing, and it's like stadium style, where it gets, the farther back you go, the higher up it gets. All these speakers and everything, because during Halloween Horror Nights, they did have a Horror Night celebration as well. So I kind of want to come over here, so where they used to have the Five Old Land, Curious George area, and also I'm going to be a little sneaky. I don't do this kind of thing, but we're going to kind of get a high up view to kind of see some of the work that's been done. So again, so this area, there's a lot of rumor, and I have kind of anticipated that, because looking at the wall and everything, you have a lot of DreamWorks stuff. I think they're going to turn this area into, they're going to expand the DreamWorks area, because they have the DreamWorks Theater. So I wonder if they're going to do more of that. What I would love to see, in all 100% honest opinion, I would love to see freaking the Secret Life of Pets ride that they have over at Hollywood. That is very, very good. But it does look like they are keeping the coaster back there, it looks like, for the time being, because you can still see the coaster is still up right back there. But it's not a lot of land unless you move back. But this is the thing I am curious about, is what are they going to do for the houses? Because like I said, you always had 2 Halloween Horror Night houses in this area, so who knows? Alright guys, so now that we've seen all the updates on Minion Land, we talked about Epic, and we looked over here at the potential DreamWorks like new area, because the thing I didn't even think about this until just now as I started this video, was they had all the DreamWorks stuff over by where Shrek was. So you had the Shrek ride, you had Shrek meet and greets, you had the DreamWorks gift shop where you had all the How to Train Your Dragon stuff. That was like the only place you could find stuff there. I can see why they're going to move it back here, but I'm kind of upset they are moving it to the back over here. But it also means Shrek did lose his ride, but you're getting Minions. But I'm not sure how that ride's going to be. I don't know. But But yeah, guys, so with all that, after we just went through all of our updates, like I said, I am going to be cutting the video here because we are going to be going over and I'm going to be filming a whole Jurassic Park tribute store video walkthrough. So that's something for you guys to check out. Like I said, earlier in the video, I put it up in the corner. I'm going to link it down below once I do post it live, probably in the comments or something, so make sure you do check it out. So, I mean, overall, a lot of great updates. I mean, the fact that there's the Minion Land sign already, impressive. So, you know, let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Minion Land? Are you excited that they are bringing that here? They're making some changes to Universal Studios, because I got concerned things weren't going to change. So, but with all that being said, as I do head on over to go do the Jurassic Park video, I will see y'all next time.